Ladies, gentlemen, meatbags alike, welcome back to Biomutant. Took myself a wee little breather, let my eyes adjust a little
It's
bit.
unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist.
Shut up,
Most of them
narrator.
got flooded.
Look, narrator, you have a good voice and all that, but I'm trying to talk. So, yeah, what was my train of thought? Something. It'll come back to me. I have not technically joined the Myriad yet, but I think that's where I'm gonna head towards. After I, clean up a little bit. Free experience. Well, not entirely free, but it's experience.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
Yes, it's a war zone. That's what war does. If I had the strength. Alright, where was I? Yeah.
That's more like it.
A little bit more luck, sure. Do a little perking. Yeah, we'll do the quick load. But yeah, why did I say what I was gonna do with the Myriad? Like joining them and something else. Oh yeah, might as well not kill
That's the Myriad
everybody.
tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
I'm pissing on your post.
Let's see.
This post is mine now. I pissed on it.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
Your Sifu, please.
Figures the Sifu would be interested in seeing you.
Sibi? Lapanen aginkanman. Geradna fal hutut mus. Tugai la wute. Karap la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace.
I'm only gonna half agree with them.
The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place.
Those are only stepping stones compared to the greater
He
good,
welcomes
honestly.
you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Mooma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
I'll join you for half of your reasons. The greater good, yes. The code of honor, well, what's your code of honor, honestly? Because, everybody got their own different, cultures and whatnot. So, Mr. Or Mrs., I don't want to assume gender, Floron Toe? I'll join you, but we're not going to try to shove our principles in their face. If they want to keep their culture, fine. But I'm going to just beat the shit out of a bunch of people until we can actually have a mutual understanding of we're all here suffering on this world, stop this bullshit, and, let's try to save the world together for everybody's sake.
He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe.
I will coerce with violence.
Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Alright, that's, whatever.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you. The will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help.
Good. You really think I'm good, Mr. Toe? Mrs. Toe? Do they honestly think I'm good? Did they not? Well, then again, it's a video game. They probably didn't even hear my dialogue saying, or my commentary saying, I'm just going to beat the shit out of everybody until we have the common understanding of we're all here suffering, stop being dumbasses, or I'll just keep on beating the shit out of you even more. Probably not the most mature way to go about it, but at the same time, I am tired of these bullshit wars in video games. If you want to be a dumb prick, then be a dumb fucking prick. Just remember to actually accept that, dumb prick shit is going to get dumb prick smacked around. But enough of my saltiness. I need to take a nice little breather, enjoy some good old loot goblinism. I guess we'll pick up the pants. These pants are basically the same stats. But I don't like the idea of long pants.
Pants would be the bare minimum.
Pants would be the bare minimum, yes.
That's the good stuff.
For once actually agreeing with the narrator, the pants are the bare minimum. Actually having a back piece now, or a backpack of some sort. Wrong button. This button's fine. Head, face, torso, back. Yep, only the one backpack. Doesn't provide much, but, you know, it's better than having an empty slot there. Ha! Better pants!
Should cover up your most important parts. What?
Generally same stats except for 2 more pieces of armor. Same amount of add-ons. Yep,
Just
okay.
what you were looking for.
And a hat! Hell yeah! There was supposed to be a shrine in the city here, right? Like, I'm probably not really going to use a lot of key, but at the same time I'm thinking, why not? Why not do a little prayer at the shrine and get more key point? No, I'm not seeing any shrine. Whatever. Pants, hat, backpack. What's gonna be going on here? Get going. You know, the environment does certainly look nice.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were
Alright.
hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
So, our first actual boss?
Shot through. Brick.
So much for a boss. Pants! Better pants! Banana. Increase the
That's
luck.
more like it.
Add another perk for the Deadeye.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
Before walking in there, I see a nice little pit stop here.
Let's see.
Alright. Show me
As
what you
time
got, game.
passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique.
Sure. Tell me about swimming.
Learning to swim can be scary when you don't know what you're doing. But fortunately, he's here to give you a helping hand. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now.
Sure.
And he'll be honored.
You bastard! Swim in most waters while in very deep water. Lose key energy. When you're out of key, you'll drown. Ah! I'm drowning! You bastard!
He says that wasn't too bad, was it?
How to not swim. Uh, well, keeping at it. Yeah, like, alright. If you want to learn something, you gotta keep at it. Don't exactly give up. Gotta keep on like trying the same like the thing you're trying to do, but it goes a little deeper than that. You should try things differently.
Way to go. Don't let the sound of the waves drown out your spirit. But you need practice. Lots of practice.
Of course.
Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect.
Yes, Muma.
She'll see you at the village square. She'll be waiting for you. There will be a surprise for you at the end, too.
Alright, well, how many more distractions?
Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on.
Well, before humanity fucks everything up with, too much trash, maybe we should try more recycling?
He thinks you're truly a kidling of your environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
There's a third thing of trash somewhere, right? Right? Oh, here it is.
He wonders what usefulness you found.
Make something old into something new. Then again, haven't we been making it old into new for eons as it is? You know, digging out the oldest condensed form of iron and refining it into, well, ingots, and from there into something else. So, you know, taking old trash is not really that hard. It's just understanding what kind of material it is.
He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle.
Well, time to get my hands dirty.
That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Alright. So what we need to do is to make, the type of head or base type. You can make a little shank, a little knife. Axe head sounds nice. Now that's a knife. Some stabbies. Let's make a knife. Yeah. Got ourselves a knife. Although it's only for the flashback here, but
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He believes being considerate will help you feel at peace with yourself. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away.
Sorry for being late. You know, random people drag me to do random bullshit that's not really what I want to do. Such is life, right? Right, Mooma? Did your parents ever make you do that as well, Mooma? Always dragging you away to things that you don't exactly want to do when you have your own personal goals that you want to attend to? But helping out others can be good. Satisfying, dreams and goals, but there's also a flip side to that. Sometimes when you help people a little too much, well, their dreams are no longer simply a dream anymore. The chase of the dream is gone. The feeling that, they didn't exactly get to work on their dream is gone. So yeah, I'm gonna shut up on that little bit. Let's continue on. Just helping out Gizmo Mama, Muma.
Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone.
Well, NPCs can't really hear my rambling commentary, so I kinda know what I want to do for myself. Try to continue YouTube, and if that doesn't work out, well, I don't think nobody wants to know what's gonna happen if that's not working, so we'll try harder. Keep on trying.
That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
Alright, can we just, walk past
They
you
look
guys?
determined.
Nope.
Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going.
Well, kinda late for training, so can you please step aside?
He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are.
Children being little shits. That's what they are. But no one needs to get hurt, but
You'll have to face pain at some point. He offers to help you get it over with.
even after kicking their asses, I'm just, not allowed to actually succeed. Yeah, take it.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
Well, insecure, maybe. That sounds about right. I don't want to play this card because, you know, she's probably been working with all of them. Inviting them to train might seem a little too nice because, you know, like, you gotta give the proper amount of punishment. But, you know, apparently I don't get the option, nor, you know, the passing, you know. So earlier when it was like, mash the X button, I'm like, game, I'm already doing that. You're not even filling out the bar. But yeah. Oh well. Game railroading me to lose. They're insecure. I'm just gonna go with that.
If confidence is silent and insecurity is loud, she thinks you're absolutely right. The most important thing is that you're okay.
I'm
It's
alright.
time to focus on your training now. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training.
Well, Popsy, I would mind helping you out, but I'm pretty sure we helped it out enough with, Gizmo and, what was the other one's name? Duck Otter? Goop? Well, Goop wanted to teach me about swimming. Gizmo wanted help with making, like, upcycling things. So, you know, if you're willing to tell her.
He'll talk to her, sure, but you know she wants you to accept responsibility for your own actions and future.
Oh, yeah,
He
yeah.
suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
But it's not like I actually have any sort of agency, Popsy. Dad? Always trying to. Everybody trying to fucking railroad me into just bullshit.
He's curious to see what you found.
Something familiar to renew.
He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionuclear spool and refresh his DNA. He says it's about time you learned how and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Yes, Popsy. Crafting for clothing. We'll do the back. If it's going to be placed around the spinal cord, let's probably make something good to protect the spine. I guess. It's not lower spine, but it's upper spine. Eh.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. You should take it with you, wear it to practice. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
Yep. A talent, they say.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Easily distracted? No, it's just everybody wants me and the game is kind of linear on that. It's not like I can actually just tell people to shut up and skip tutorial now, can I?
Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be. She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down.
Yeah, I did it, Mum. I punched that dummy.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you. Thanks you for being such a good student. Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz. You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
Ah, my man, enjoying himself a nice hookah. I was saying, can I get a hit of that? Nah, my man? Oh yeah, this is a flashback, too young.
Catchy. Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful. A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Under surveillance? Will it record what happens to me?
Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion. Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
I would personally love a good nap myself, but it's not even that late for me.
Says a good rest makes you ready for tomorrow. Rest and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Loopa Loopin from setting the world on fire.
Rise and shine, time to,
blaze a trail.
have a traumatizing flashback.
A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it. Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Loopa Loopin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming. Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
Ow. You want to hit a child? Ow.
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water.
Come on, Muma.
You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
At least you can swim. And here's supposed to be the very sad scene of seeing your mom die before you as she drowns in the water. You better get up
Death
there.
is not to be
You're-
feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you.
Yeah, it's called genetics. And
The
parental
creature
child
is
trauma.
hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about.
Yeet that child! Yeet!
What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
That took a little too long for my liking. Like having to go and do all that, just a very long,
As the
drawn out
moment
tutorial
fades and is
cutscene.
lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
You know, I want to make a little weapon or two. Nope. I guess I don't really have all the parts that I, would need. Right. It's still stuck with a big chunky blade.
The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet.
Sometimes one must die for another to live.
They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. They've received news a Ronin had strengthened their ranks and were looking forward to meeting you. A group of myriad crusaders already headed out to Jagni's Mercadorpus outpost and are waiting for you there. You should hurry there and help them best the outpost.
Is it far?
Not really. It's west of Bricktown. You can spot Gizmo's chug yard from the hill it resides on.
Good. I guess.
Look, an emergency box from the old... Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist.
Clonk fist. Yes, know how to use Clonk Fist. You can punch, or hold to smash.
Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? Burn! That's sure to be useful.
Alright, we'll take care of the level, distribute the bio points, and probably wrap up the episode. Oh, but what's this? Equip?
That's an improvement.
Get that. The Wong Fu. Yeah, we got those. Range, dual wield. Good. Resistance.
Have you been up all night?
Alright, we'll wrap up the episode here. So yeah, thank you for joining. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Even if you don't, I wish you all a nice day. And until next time, take care.